Jessica Tarlov is known to millions as the sharp, composed political commentator who regularly holds her own on Fox News. But while viewers see the polished delivery and unwavering confidence, few realize the storm she's weathered behind the scenes. Her journey hasn't just been about policy debates or television segments. It's been about survival in a space that isn't always kind to outspoken voices, especially from the left. Behind the camera, Jessica has faced immense personal tragedy, pressure, and relentless public scrutiny. What most fans don't know is how these quiet battles have shaped her into someone far more resilient than her polished public image suggests. Her story isn't just political, it's deeply personal. And some of its chapters are far more heartbreaking than anyone could have imagined. Jessica Tarlov didn't come from obscurity. She was born into a world where expectations ran high. Her father, Mark Tarlov, was a prominent Hollywood producer and director, while her mother, Judith Roberts, made her mark as a writer. Surrounded by creativity, intellect, and influence, Jessica's path seemed predestined. But with that legacy came a weight that few could see, the silent demand to achieve, to excel, and to uphold the family name. From a young age, Jessica was expected to rise to every challenge, whether in the classroom or the public eye. That pressure never truly let up. Even as she carved out her own academic path, eventually earning a PhD in political science from the prestigious London School of Economics, the shadow of her family's legacy loomed large. The privilege of her upbringing masked the emotional burden, one that followed her into every step of her career. Jessica Tarlov's academic path wasn't just impressive, it was grueling. She attended Bryn Mawr College, then pushed further to earn a doctorate from the London School of Economics, a rare feat in political commentary. But for Jessica, knowledge wasn't a shield, it was often used against her. Her entry into the political media space wasn't met with open arms, but with resistance, especially as a liberal voice on a network dominated by conservative viewpoints. On Fox News, she quickly became known for her calm, yet firm presence during fiery debates. But what viewers didn't see were the mounting personal attacks, both from online critics and occasionally from across the debate table. Holding her ground made her a target. Every opinion she voiced was dissected, mocked, or twisted. And while she rarely broke composure on air, the emotional toll behind the scenes was very real. The brilliance she brought to the table was constantly met with a brutality few could endure. In 2021, Jessica Tarlov's world was shaken by a tragedy that left a permanent scar: the loss of her father, Mark Tarlov. More than a Hollywood producer, he was her mentor, her anchor, and one of her greatest supporters. His death came at a time when Jessica was already under immense professional pressure, juggling high-profile appearances and constant public scrutiny. Losing him wasn't just a personal loss, it was a disruption to her foundation. Despite her grief, Jessica continued to appear on national television, debating polarizing topics with the same composed demeanor she was known for. But behind that calm exterior, she was navigating heartbreak few could imagine. The spotlight never dimmed, even as she struggled to process her loss. There was no time to pause, no room to break down. And in the high-speed world of political media, vulnerability isn't just rare, it's nearly invisible. Being a public figure in today's digital age means constant exposure, and for Jessica Tarlov, that exposure has come with a heavy cost. Her political views, especially as a left-leaning voice on a conservative network, have made her a lightning rod for online hate. Every tweet, every on-air opinion is met with waves of criticism, trolling, and even threats. The internet may be a tool for connection, but for Jessica, it's often felt like a battlefield. The attacks aren't just ideological, they're deeply personal. From cruel comments about her appearance to aggressive messages questioning her intelligence or motives, the harassment has been relentless. And while she continues to show up with confidence and clarity, that resilience comes at a price. Very few understand the emotional labor it takes to stay strong in the face of anonymous cruelty, day after day, post after post. Despite the grief, criticism, and overwhelming pressure, Jessica Tarlov hasn't backed down. She continues to show up, sharper, stronger, and more composed than ever. In an industry where backlash is constant and the spotlight never softens, she's proven that strength isn't just about speaking loudly. Sometimes, it's about enduring quietly. Her resilience isn't performative, it's rooted in experience, in pain, and in choosing to keep going when walking away would have been easier. Jessica's story is more than a political journey, it's a human one. Behind the polished commentary and expert analysis is a woman who's carried far more than most people realize. And maybe that's the real takeaway. The next time we watch someone speak confidently on screen, it's worth remembering they might be carrying a silent struggle. Jessica Tarlov's life is a powerful reminder. Being strong doesn't mean being unbreakable.